Another deadly weekend of strikes across Gaza has now taken a turn, with the Israel Defense Forces announcing it is deploying forces into the northern and southern reaches of Gaza. This is something that the Israeli Prime Minister and his security cabinet gave the green light to a fortnight ago, but had been waiting for the US President Donald Trump to visit the region. Now that he's back stateside, troops and tanks are rolling in what's being called Operation Gideon's Chariots. The campaign involves Israel taking control of large swathes of Gaza and lays the foundation for total and indefinite occupation of the Strip by Israeli forces and further displacement of the Palestinian population. Occupation of the Palestinian territories is something the International Court of Justice has already ruled illegal, a finding Israel has rejected. All weekend, Israeli airstrikes and artillery fire have been bombarding Gaza. Residential areas, still standing after more than a year and a half of war, are among the areas hardest hit. Israel insists it's targeting Hamas fighters and facilities, but the deluge of women and children being delivered to morgues across Gaza shows the devastatingly high civilian cost as a result. Hospitals across northern Gaza, already severely compromised, have also been forced to shut their doors and evacuate patients as fighting rages around them. Both Israel and Hamas have sent teams of negotiators to the Qatari capital Doha to try to come up with some sort of new hostage release and ceasefire agreement. Hamas has reiterated its offer to release some of the remaining 58 hostages in exchange for a 60-day ceasefire and talks to formally end the war. Israel is demanding that the group lay down its weapons first, something which is a red line for Hamas. The Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has said that these negotiations will only continue under fire, and he's certainly following through on that promise through the strikes we've seen in recent days and the expansion of this military campaign. That is despite Hamas releasing the last surviving Israeli-American hostage, Adan Alexander, last week in something of a goodwill gesture to try to kickstart the stalled negotiations. We've also heard from the Israeli Defense Minister, Israel Katz. He is saying that Israel is confident it has killed senior Hamas commander Mohammed Sinwar in a strike at the European hospital in Khan Yunis last week, although Mr. Katz is saying it could be days, if not weeks, before his death is properly confirmed.